Kick a Touchdown Sports.
What's up, everyone? This is Kick a Touchdown Sports. I'm Bill Whyte. With me, as always, sometimes, Joe Whyte.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey.
Hi.
So, this is going to be an NBA show here. And this NBA show is going to be, we're going to give you 4 teams, right, that are on, that are sometimes talked about, or 4 teams that are, we're going to tell you if we think that they are able to compete for a championship this year or not.
Are they real?
Are they real?
Or are they fake?
Or are they a trick?
Or a tree?
Or a
We're doing
tree.
trick or treat.
Yeah! Thanks for tuning in.
We've got ourselves into that again.
First of all, make sure you guys subscribe if you don't mind. Just press the little thing, take a second, and then you can know when all these great videos come out. So
A lot of videos.
Yeah, that'd be great. Just hit subscribe. You know what I mean? Right now, where we at? 69 still.
69. And we're
Hey.
purposely leaving it at 69
No, we're not.
because we
No, let's make it 169.
Okay, 169 is a new goal, but if we get to 100, you can win a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on a sweatshirt. I have it over there. We're
Yeah.
looking for someone.
As soon as we get to 100, we're doing a raffle.
Yeah.
All right. Back to business.
Back to business. So, the first team we're going to talk about here is a team that's been perennially atop the Eastern Conference.
Yes.
And that's Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Greek freak.
Probably didn't say it right.
Yeah.
So the Bucks here, they're 35-22, currently 3rd in the East.
Yeah.
In their last 10, they're 5-5, and they lost in those 10 games. They lost to the likes of Phoenix, Memphis, Charlotte, Dallas, and Golden State. They beat Atlanta, Minnesota, Orlando, Sacramento, and Portland. So kind of a mixed bag on both sides there. You know what I mean?
But what I will say is if you click on those box scores to see who's playing, Giannis isn't in half of them.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing.
They're resting Giannis like crazy.
As they should be.
Yeah.
As they should be. So so that doesn't really matter too much. But so speaking of Giannis, this year he's averaging 28.5 points a game.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
That's not bad. 11.2 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.3 blocks, 1.1 steals. That's always.
That's good.
Giannis is just fills up the stat line. He's great. And we know that. Everyone knows that. Giannis is also won the MVP last year. This and that.
Mm-hmm.
He won the defensive player too.
He did win defensive player.
But what else do they have? You know what I mean?
Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton. All right, let's talk about Chris Middleton for a minute. Chris Middleton is averaging 20.2 points a game, 6.1 rebounds, 5.6 assists, but 1 steal.
Yeah.
So
So the reason why Milwaukee didn't advance further last year
because of Chris Middleton.
was because Giannis got hurt.
Yeah, and Chris Middleton is not
No, he's not. He's not a Giannis. He's not an alpha.
He's a fake star, is what he is.
He's not a fake.
He's a fake star.
Chris
He's a fake
Middleton
star.
is what he is.
Fake star.
He's. If you have Giannis, he will be good. If you don't have Giannis, he won't be good.
I mean, yeah.
It's very obvious.
Yes.
So the Bucks go as far as Giannis will take them, right? So that's why they're resting Giannis.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's Chris Middleton, and people think he's so good, but he's really not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's overrated.
He's definitely overrated for sure.
He's super overrated. But I want him on my team.
Yeah, he's a good shooter.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he's a good player. I think he's a good player. I'm not saying he sucks.
Yeah.
And when I say fake star, that's kind of maybe not
a little
fair.
harsh.
But I mean, he's been an all-star and stuff. But he's just not. He's not in the upper echelon of players in the NBA. He's a very good second player,
Yes.
and that's where it ends for me. You know what I mean?
No, that's true. But
He's kind of like Richard Jefferson. That's how I compare him to.
No, he's way better than Richard
No, he's
Jefferson.
not.
Yes,
no, he's
he is.
not.
Yes,
Richard
he
Jefferson
is.
was a good player.
No, he was a good player. Richard Jefferson was
And
a good
those
player.
Nets teams are really good with him and
Yeah.
Vince and Jason Kidd.
No, you can't compare the two because the NBA is so different now than when Richard Jefferson
Oh, I
was.
agree.
So I
Jefferson
take
wasn't
that.
shooting threes like Middleton does.
Exactly, because that's
Yeah.
why I would say Middleton's better.
Jefferson
but
probably could have though. I bet
100%.
you could have had a good he shot threes sometimes and they're winning.
Yeah. And if he shot more, maybe more would have gone in, you know? His game would have changed a
It
whole
stunk
lot.
being a Celtics fan when that Nets team was good.
Yeah.
The New Jersey Nets team.
Yeah.
They even had Dikembe Mutombo, remember? And they had like Kerry Kittles, Richard Jefferson,
Keith
Vince
Van
Carter,
Horn.
Keith Van Horn,
Mhm.
Brian Scalabrine at the end.
They were a good team.
Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd was he's such an underrated player when you look back at.
Yeah,
He was Jason Kidd goes for a team, you're good.
100%.
You're immediately good.
Yeah,
You won a championship with Dallas.
he did, yeah. The thing is, he never won it on the Nets. And that's what
Well,
they
he bounced around. He was on the Suns. He was on the Mavericks.
Yeah, but his prime
twice.
years, when you think of Jason Kidd, what do you think of? The Nets, the New Jersey Nets.
Yeah, but
Right.
also the Suns too.
But that takes away, the Suns too, but that's what takes away from his legacy, is when you think of like Paul Pierce, what do you think of? The Celtics. Did he win a
won.
championship with the Celtics?
Well,
Yes, he did.
Garnett did too, but with the Celtics, and you think of him as a Timberwolf pretty much.
Yeah, but he was a loser on the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
He was a loser. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but Garnett still went over there in his prime. Was Jason Kidd in his prime and went to Phoenix?
Well, he was playing for Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah, was he in his prime?
He played for Dallas.
But did he win a championship for Phoenix?
No.
That's what I mean. That's the thing. If you're gonna leave somewhere, you have to at least win. He was on the Dallas.
No, you're saying, and then he did though eventually.
Who?
With the Mavericks second. We played with Mavericks twice.
Yeah.
Early on and then at the end.
Oh yeah, at the end. But at the end, he wasn't in his prime in Dallas.
He was still pretty good though.
No,
at
that was Dirk. That was Dirk's team.
Pull it up.
That was Dirk's team.
No, absolutely, I agree.
It
But
wasn't Jason Kidd's team.
They had good role players, and he was one like a very good role player.
He was a
like
very good role
Sean
player.
Marion.
That's
Tyson
my point.
Chandler.
Is when you look at Garnett, he wasn't a very good role player. He was the best player on the team aside from Paul Pierce. Like he was an alpha, you know.
He was better than Pierce, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay, do we even have to look this up?
I just want to know what his stats were that year they won the championship. That's all.
Okay.
While you're doing that, snack of the week. We're still gonna be talking about the Bucks though in a minute, but real quick, this one here, Joe here doesn't know, but this snack was picked out for him, even though he's anti-snack of the week.
I am a anti-snack of the week. If you like snack of the week, put it in. Thank you. Wow.
Dunkaroos. We're doing them again. We started off with Dunkaroos, me and Big Boy, and then me and Joey here did Dunkaroos, but they were with Go-Gurt, remember?
Yeah, it was terrible.
And I didn't realize that he hadn't had Dunkaroos since they've been re-released, so I went over to the store, got some. Here we are.
Real deal Dunkaroos over here.
Yep.
Oh my god. Alright.
420, what?
Now, what year did Dallas win the championship?
I think 09? No.
Now we're gonna look that up.
11?
Was it 2011?
I forget.
Alright, we'll look that up now too.
Sorry.
When did Dallas win NBA?
Dunkaroos are good.
Alright, okay.
Hmm.
2011.
I have fucked up.
Alright, so Jason Kidd in his 2011 year, which was, is it 2010, 2011? Yeah, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah, okay. So he averaged, where's his points at? Oh, I think I see it right there. They don't look good. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. So he
Well,
averaged,
he's not scoring.
he averaged 7.9 points per game. He averaged 8.2 assists, and he averaged 4 rebounds. So yeah, he was a really good role player.
Yeah.
They would have won without him.
No, they wouldn't have.
They would have replaced him with an equally as good passer, and they would have won without him.
Yeah.
100%.
Maybe.
So do I think are the Milwaukee Bucks,
Mm-hmm.
back to that, are the Milwaukee Bucks a trick or a treat?
Yep.
They're a treat. They're a real deal.
You think that they have what it takes to play with the likes of Philadelphia and yeah, you have the Celtics. That
Giannis can match up with Embiid. They'll go back to back. Do I think?
Well, they have Brook Lopez too. I mean, he's a big body.
They do. No,
He's not as like tough as he used to be, but he's a big body for sure.
When I think of firepower, and I'm looking at so I think if it comes down to that, 76ers versus the Milwaukee Bucks, the key player is gonna be Ben Simmons.
Think so?
It
I
has to be.
was thinking similarly. I was thinking that Drew Holiday would be a key player.
Oh, big time.
He was a good addition this year. For
Battle
them.
with the point guards.
Yeah.
And I think if Ben Simmons can easily win that matchup and be the best player,
He's got the height.
he just sucks though. Ben Simmons is a shell.
He's a shell.
He's a shell. He's not a real player.
Mm.
He's taller than every point guard. He's faster. He's more athletic. Like, you know, he's not fast, but like for a big guy, he just can't shoot. It's embarrassing. The 76ers have done nothing to show me that they have anything going for them in the
Simmons
playoffs.
can get to the hoop though.
He gets to the hoop. That's right. But if you leave him wide open, is he going to shoot it? Maybe.
Everybody else in the NBA does.
Simmons.
Let them do it.
What's
I
that?
don't have a problem with Simmons' game really. That he can't shoot.
No.
I think that he needs to work on it for sure.
Yeah.
But he gets to the basket so good.
If you can't
He's
shoot,
got good vision.
NBA has changed.
Huh?
The NBA has changed so much
Mm.
that being just a 2-point shooter is a liability.
I know what you mean. You need that in your arsenal. You need a 3-point shot in your arsenal.
And he can't just be like your second.
And it would help if Ben Simmons could shoot a 3.
He'd be the best player, best point guard.
Then he'd be able to drive to the basket every time.
Yeah, be wide open.
You know what I mean? Like,
people are leaving him wide open to shoot.
yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad. Rondo's a better shooter.
At this point, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, who else we got? I think. Okay, who do you got? Bucks, are they trick or treat?
I'm gonna say. Give me 1 second here. I'm sorry. I didn't turn my volume down. Bear with me, and now I'm like taking pictures. My phone's weird.
Nice.
I think that they do have what it takes to compete in the East. I think that they have as good a chance as Philadelphia and who's the other team? Brooklyn. Oh yeah, Brooklyn, of course. Well, Brooklyn's healthy. They're gonna be hard to stop.
The thing though is, what is the chances are Brooklyn is healthy when it's time to play? Kevin Durant just went down with an injury.
I know. Again.
James Harden's been out with an injury. Kyrie Irving's mentally ill.
Mm.
That's an injury.
Mm.
That's a liability.
Mm-hmm. True. So I mean, that's what I mean. Bucks have a chance.
I take Bucks right now. If you told me to put money on it,
Mm-hmm.
Eastern Conference champions.
I wouldn't.
Who's going to be in their way?
Philadelphia at this point.
That's the only one. And when it comes down to what I'm thinking, the Bucks are more established. Like the 76ers need to prove it again. The Bucks, they did. The reason they didn't make it last year is not because they had lack of talent. It's because their best player on their team got hurt. Their best player.
Yeah.
If Joel Embiid gets hurt, you're not going to make it for the 76ers.
I agree.
Right? So if the Bucks can stay healthy, the Bucks are a better team than the 76ers. They're just not playing. They're not playing young.
I think that not the Bucks, I'm sorry. The 76ers have a different mentality. Doc Rivers there.
I love it. I do.
The culture's changed. It seems like they want, like, it's like, you don't hear the noise out of Philadelphia.
No.
You used to hear it and be their fucking coach and their GM and shit, being idiots.
Saying stupid shit.
Saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
And now there's none of that. There's
No,
no
right.
noise out of Philadelphia, and that's great. It's the best thing that can happen to Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, if it's not the Bucks, it's Philadelphia. They're the top two dogs.
I agree.
There's no one else in the East that scares me.
It's sad because I love the Celtics and they're coming on.
No.
Like, well, they've won a few in a row, you know what I mean, or whatever.
Are the Celtics or trick
they
or
lost
treat?
yesterday.
Are the Celtics or trick or treat, Bill?
Oh, they're a trick.
100%.
100%.
Okay.
I'm just saying it sucks because the Celtics don't have a big guy. It's weird because this NBA we're talking about the 3-point shot so important. What's even more important is having a big guy that can shoot the three,
Yeah, super big.
like Embiid,
Uh-huh.
like Brook Lopez. You know what I mean?
Like Giannis.
Like Giannis, kind of.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Giannis blocks shots, rebounds, and shoots threes. That's like a big man.
Yeah, he'll steal the ball too, take 5 steps across the whole court and yam on somebody.
And that's why Chris Middleton can be not as
Because he
great.
can hide in the corner. The attention gets drawn to Giannis.
And not only that, but on defense, Giannis is the best player on
And
defense.
Giannis will pass the ball too. He's not a selfish player.
I like Giannis. Giannis' game
I
is
love Giannis.
phenomenal.
I love Giannis.
And he doesn't like to sit out. They're forcing him to sit out.
I know.
I like that.
Yeah.
Giannis is he's a real player.
Yeah.
He's hungry. He stayed in Milwaukee. He
Yeah.
signed an extension.
Yeah.
So give me the Bucks.
So yeah, I agree.
Bucks
are.
at 5.
I agree. I would call them a treat because I think that they they have a legitimate chance. I don't think they will, but I think they have a legitimate chance. If you know what I mean.
I do.
Next, we're heading out west with this one. We're heading out west. The Phoenix Suns, right? Because they're being kind of overlooked. It seems. They're second in the West.
They're the quietest second place team in history.
They're 41-16. The Phoenix Suns are 41-16. It's not that surprising though, because as we remember, it's not too long ago the bubble was going on.
Yes.
It was not very long ago at all. And the Bucks went not the Bucks. I'm sorry. The Suns went undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
They ended up not making the playoffs because of whatever.
Were they on 13-0? Is that what it was?
That was like 9.
Was it 9-0?
Excuse me, something like that.
It was a crazy number.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
So, but either way, so then they added Chris Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Paul makes teams better. Every team he goes to gets better and gets worse when he leaves.
Yeah.
And Chris Paul is balling too. He's averaging 15.7 points, 8.8 assists, 4.6 rebounds, 5.5 steals.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, Booker's got some help.
Yeah.
Booker's been waiting for this.
Yeah.
He's needed it. He's about to leave. Booker's averaging, 25.4, 4.2 rebounds, 4.5 assists. He's being Devin Booker.
Yeah, typical Booker.
Yeah, Booker's a great player.
Yeah.
He really
He
is.
can go up on 50 in a night. He hasn't had to.
Yeah, but what helps the Suns also is that other people are doing stuff.
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton's averaging 15 points a game, 10, almost 11 rebounds.
Yeah.
1 block.
He's been coming on as of late.
Lately, he has been.
Yeah.
He's been
kind of average up to this point, and they're still so good.
Yeah, and they also have Bridges averaging damn near 13 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists. You know what I mean? Jay Crowder
I was gonna mention his name if you didn't say it.
Almost 10 points a game right now.
Jay
9.9.
Crowder.
4.5, almost 5 rebounds. Like a 2 assists. I mean, Crowder's a hustler player. I liked him with the Celtics.
Yeah.
He's like a dirt player, not a dirty player. Don't mix up.
No.
I don't think he's a dirty player.
He's
I think
tough.
he does the dirty work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He does what needs to be
He
done.
does, I like him for that a lot. I think he's a good
The
player.
one downside of Jay Crowder is that he is the biggest fan of Jay Crowder.
Yeah.
So if he gets the ball, he's gonna shoot it.
Oh, yeah.
3 seconds left. Give me the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I like that.
I kind of like it too until he misses the
So you got like Marcus Smart in your hand. And
Yeah.
He hits a couple threes and he'll stop shooting. But the Suns also, they have more depth. If Cam Johnson's playing good,
Yeah.
10 points a game.
I like him. Johnson.
Saric, 9 points a game. Cameron Payne, 7 points a game. You know what I mean?
I like it all.
Like they got some depth there, and it's good. Finally, well, the question is, are they a trick or a treat?
It's a good question, Bill. And I want to say treat.
Yeah.
I want to say treat, but I just don't. When it comes down to the playoffs, it's kind of like who's going to be in their way, right?
Yeah.
Are the Suns going to be able to, like, because if you look at the Suns are the second best regular season team in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
The Lakers are just resting their players.
I know.
Completely.
Yeah.
Just completely, right?
That's the problem.
And that's
the West.
That's a huge problem.
The Suns are in the East. They're a first place team.
Their first place team, and then the Suns can rest their players. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So that's we're having an issue when it comes to that. Because if you look at it, is a healthy 5 seed Lakers better than the 2 seed Suns? Yes, all day long, no doubt about it. So, given the right situation, is right in the right circumstances, like if they get. If it goes the way it's, I mean, but then you look at the Suns and how they performed in the bubble, like wow, like what they did last year.
Yeah.
They were real. They were
Absolutely.
real.
Absolutely.
They lost. Uber.
Nobody wanted to play the Suns last year.
No, the Suns were
Nobody did.
red hot.
Yeah.
And that right there is playoff experience. They were playing
absolutely.
do or die games.
I absolutely agree.
They couldn't lose one game.
And they didn't, and they still missed. But they not by any fault of their own.
No. They
Except
never
for the
needed to
games
be done.
before they should have won.
But we're not going to count that. So do I think the Suns are the real deal? No, but I think they can be a treat. I think they can be. They can be a shocking team. You can look up at the end of the playoffs and go, "Wow, the Suns are in the Western Conference Finals," and like that would surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, it would. It would. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Suns are a trick, kind of.
Nah, can't do that.
They're really good, but the problem with the Suns right now is they don't have someone that can stop LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Nope.
And you know what I
Nobody.
mean? Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
Nope.
And Serge Ibaka.
That's why it has to go their
Like,
way.
Aiden's out there. Aiden's a good player, but
What the Suns are going to need is the Clippers to match up with the Lakers.
one of them knocks one the other one out.
That's what I'm saying. Has to, and you need some breaks to go your way. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're not
I
going to
mean,
get a chance.
Denver has Jamal Murray's out.
Yeah, Denver.
That kind of that hurts them a lot. It kind of does, you know.
If Denver's, do you have them on the list right now, Denver?
No.
What would you say then? Trick or treat, Denver. Right now, no Jamal Murray.
Right now, it's a trick with no Jamal Murray.
Completely.
I'm down.
Yeah, you can't be a one-man Jokic team.
Yeah, then he's got and everyone else is like role players. You know what I mean? Jamal Murray's
Yeah.
the star of the team. You need that.
You need that thunder and lightning play.
Absolutely, and he's a baller too.
He is.
He balled his ass off last year in the playoffs.
Speaking of the bubble in the playoffs, Jamal Murray took his name and went to the record books. He's such an animal.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'd say Suns. I'm with you. I'm in the middle. Like if it goes, if things go their way, they'll be a treat. But if it's they have to go against the toughest teams, then no, they're not.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I agree. We're gonna head back east. Going back east. We're going to the dirty.
all right.
The ATL.
Uh-oh.
Atlanta Hawks.
Okay.
31-26, right? Fourth in the East. 17-6 since firing Lloyd Pierce and hiring Nate McMillan,
Get him
which is
out
a
of
good. Nate McMillan's a good coach.
there.
They added Rondo. They added Lou Williams. Gallinari's healthy now, right?
Yeah. Gallinari's healthy.
Yeah, Bogdanovich. Is
Yeah.
he healthy too?
Bogdanovich is healthy too. Yeah.
Cam Reddish. You know what I mean? To go along, Trae Young's averaging 25 points a game this year. You know you're getting out of Trae Young.
Yeah.
9.5 assists. He's doing good.
He's turnover prone though. His turnovers are too high.
Yeah.
But he's a baller. The ball's in his hands. He
Yeah, I mean, who's going to turn it over? The guy with the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
John Collins averaging 18 points a game, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
7 rebounds, a block. DeAndre Hunter's a really good player. No one ever talks about.
I never even talked about him.
DeAndre Hunter's a good player.
He's a good dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was a high draft pick last year, I think, 4 or 5 or something like that.
He's been under the radar.
Yeah, he's averaging 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists.
Wow.
Kevin Huerter, 12 points a game. You know, they got some players playing. Clint Capella, let's not forget him, 15.5 points, 14.5 rebounds, 2 blocks.
He might mess around and get a triple double, including with blocks.
I know, it's nuts.
It's wild. He'll get 20 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 blocks, and you go, that's a good Clint Capella game right there. He's unreal. He's unreal.
I agree.
Yeah, he should win Defensive Player of the Year.
You won't, because no one talks about him.
No one talks about Clint Capella. He's one of the most underrated players in the NBA, by far. So, do I think the the number 4 seed in the East, the Atlanta Hawks, do I think they are a trick or a treat?
That's the question.
I think in 2 years from now, I'll say treat all day long. All
If
day
things
long.
keep trending in the right direction.
They're trending in the.
You never know with Atlanta, though.
I would say about 3 weeks ago, I would say they're going the wrong direction.
Imagine if they kept Luka Doncic.
We don't. I know. Don't tell Atlanta about that.
Like they love Trae Young, but you had Luka Doncic. You had him.
The only thing better than Trae Young is Luka.
Well, a few other players better too.
Yeah, but I mean,
in that draft, I don't even.
I'm trying to give Atlanta some credit here.
Yeah.
You took the second best player at the time. You thought, oh man, what a terrible trade.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Go to the Mavs.
Yeah, they're smart. So yeah, I don't think Atlanta's built for the playoffs yet.
No.
All
right. I agree with you. I also think that they're a trick. I think that they are a fun team to watch. So
wicked fun.
they're wicked young. They're fast. Trae Young shoots from half court.
Clint Capella just gets 20-20.
Yeah.
I love that.
Capella cleans up everything. He's a vacuum cleaner.
I love seeing 20 and 20s.
Yeah.
Makes me so happy. Like, how do you get 20 rebounds in one game? No one's boxing you out, and then you look at the other team and you go, oh yeah, they don't have anybody. There's no big men left in the league.
Not like him.
No, he stays down low. He doesn't shoot threes.
But you were saying that someone like him is a liability.
What do you mean?
He's a big guy, doesn't shoot threes.
Yeah, but he does everything else. Block shots, rebounds. Like, he'll dunk the ball. His like field goal percentage is probably close to 700.
Yeah.
He touches the ball, he's putting it in. Probably has no turnovers.
Yeah.
So like his liability is lessened. You know, if you're Ben Simmons, you're not getting 20 and 20. You're not getting 20 rebounds.
Yeah.
You're turnover prone. You miss layups. You know.
Yep.
I like the Hawks. I think the Hawks are gonna be really good. If they stay the course, they're gonna be really good.
Yeah.
But if they had Luka, they'd be in this. Yeah.
They'd be in playoffs. They're in the playoffs now. But they'd be they'd be like the best team in the East.
Yeah, they'd be legit.
They'd be in the conversation, I'm sure. So yeah. So I also think that they're a trick right now. The Jazz.
The Yaz.
So our last team we're going to be getting into here. The Jazz are currently first in the West.
Yes.
No one talks about Donovan Mitchell's hurt. He's going to reevaluate it in a week, or in at least another week, and he needs to come back for them to have a chance.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he's averaging 26.4. Gobert is 14.5, 13.5 rebounds. Like, a lot of players are playing good. Bogdanovich, 15.5 points. Mike Conley, 16 points. Ingles, 12 points. Clarkson, 17.4 points.
Love it.
Then you have Royce O'Neal, who averages 7 points and 7 rebounds. You know what I mean? He's a good player.
Yep.
Derek Favors, Gorgie Jang, Ilyasova turns up everywhere.
Yeah, he'll do nothing and then drop 6 threes.
Yeah.
Wild. He did it the other day. 6 threes.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It seems like the Celtics always go against him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, Ilyasova.
Ilyasova will just light them up. He's a big man. It's too bad he's not more skilled because he has the shot.
Yeah.
So the Jazz, if Donovan Mitchell comes back healthy, do I think they'll trick or treat? They are a treat. They are the real deal. Reason being is as 2 players is Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert can match up with LeBron, Anthony Davis. He can also like if you come there's a reason why he was like the defensive player of the year like back to back.
Yeah, before last year.
Yeah, he's like Clint Capella. He's a more skilled Clint Capella.
Yeah,
you know, which is good. And you need that in the Western Conference. You need to be able to shut down the other team's best, big man, which is going to be LeBron and AD.
I mean, Rudy Gobert can shut down anyone. In fact, he shut down the whole NBA.
Yeah, he did. Coronavirus.
Touching mics.
Oh man,
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert ruined the NBA.
So do you think that the Jazz have a chance to win the West? Like we talked before, the Lakers are there, the Clips are there.
Yeah, I do. They're the only team I look at and say, can you match up with the Lakers and shut them down?
Yeah.
And with firepower, what the Jazz did last year in the playoffs, you know, going shot for shot against the Nuggets.
Yep.
That gives you chemistry. You have experience. Like, you've been there and done that. Hey, we're down 3. We got 1 second left. You know, what are we gonna do? Like, oh, we did this last year. Remember?
Yeah.
We did this. We know what we're gonna do, and that changes everything. The whole dynamic. So the Jazz have experience. They have all-star talent. They have the right people to match up. I take the Jazz all day.
Yeah.
All day.
So you think the Jazz are a treat?
The treat.
Yeah.
All day long.
I don't know. The problem I have with the Jazz is LeBron James.
LBJ.
You know what I mean? LeBron James has been a beast ever since he was a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Beast. So I don't know. It's tough. You know what I mean? Because I like the Jazz a lot. I know what you're saying. They have the big men to match up.
Mm-hmm.
You got the firepower. You got all these players scoring. Jordan Clarkson's won championships.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He wasn't the guy, but you know.
He was there. He's been there. He knows what he's doing.
He played with LeBron. He played with Kobe.
He did.
You know what I mean?
No, he's with Mitchell.
Yeah. You remember I bought a Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron James jersey
Yeah, I do.
back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you got one too, remember?
I don't remember.
You remember me and you got buy one get one half off jerseys.
Did I have LeBron James shirt?
It wasn't LeBron. I got the LeBron.
What, I got Kobe.
You got Kobe.
Yo, yeah, Kobe and the baby blue.
The
and
baby
the white.
blue, number 8, right?
24.
No, it was 8.
Was it 8?
It was 8.
Oh, yeah, it was before the switch.
And that jersey's hard to find. By the way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't, oh, no.
But I think I might have a treat for you.
What do we got here?
Oh man.
Oh, my God. What do we got
I
in
went to
store?
the depths of China.
Oh, my God.
Found it.
Where did you find that?
China.
China.
No, I was kidding.
Look
There
at
you
this.
go.
This is for me?
Yeah, it is.
Wow. I'm going to wear this
in the
every
Kobe
day.
jersey.
Look at this. Kevin
Nice,
Touchdown
huh?
Sports, making dreams come true.
Not bad.
This is my favorite jersey.
Mhm.
Every time I see LeBron wearing this with I think to
Yeah.
myself like, Kobe did it better.
Yeah.
Kobe did it better. He'll always do it better. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Bill.
you're welcome.
Wow, I'm gonna be wearing this a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've been looking in a lot of places for that jersey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
Nice.
Phenomenal. Wow. Kick a touchdown sports. Making dreams.
Who
come
does it
true.
better?
Joey gave you a jersey. The Richard Miller, right?
Yeah, Reggie Miller.
You
Yeah.
just paid it for
I've had a few people donate jerseys to the show. Dennis Clancy donated a Steph Curry jersey.
You donated the banner too?
Yeah, the
Was it
banner.
that kind of stuff? Drew?
No, it was the blue one.
Oh, okay.
That one's mine. Big Boy
Yeah.
donated the Paul Pierce jersey. I forget anyone. That might be. And then Josephine, the Rich Miller. Am I
That's
forgetting
right.
somebody?
Scott gave me a Rondo jersey.
Oh yeah. Have I used that on the show yet? Oh no.
I did. I wore it. Yeah.
You wore it, yeah.
So that's another one gifted to us.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, I want to tell you how the play-in tournament works.
Oh yeah. Let's hear it.
All right. So I did some research.
By the way, oh yeah. So I'm gonna go. What's it called? Trick
with
the Jazz.
Wow, it's a big.
I'm rooting for the Jazz, but I just don't know if they have what it takes to beat.
Well, yeah.
Excuse
I
me,
think if they're
Los Angeles
healthy, they have a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that to me proves that you're a treat. You know what I mean? You're in the top like 3 teams. It's the Lakers, Clippers, and then
The Jazz.
the Jazz. Yeah.
That's what Denver being.
Denver's without Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that helps out the Jazz a lot.
Yeah, the Jazz. I mean, then the Nuggets dropped down to where like the Suns are.
Remember?
kinda
Yeah, it was
at.
Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray going back and forth last year. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, that was awesome.
It was awesome.
That was the best.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
I stayed up late to watch those games. I was just like, I'm so happy I stayed up late. They were the best. That was the best series in the NBA history. I feel like.
Yeah.
Game 3, Game 4.
That was a really good one. Do you remember the Bulls and Celtics though? Years ago, I want to say 2009.
I do.
That was unbelievable. Every game went to overtime.
Yeah, I listened to that on the car radio a lot.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was out in Indiana watching it, and I was wearing my Celtics Paul Pierce jersey. Oh my, dude, I'm not kidding. People were like in traffic, like flipping out. Yeah. I had my Celtics like little magnet thing up my car.
Oh
Like, it
my
was like a
God.
bumper sticker. It was a magnet.
Yeah.
It was sick. But like, yeah, it was awesome.
You gotta be careful. That was a great series too. There's a lot of
That's
buzzer
just
beaters.
South Bend. That's like Deadly City in Indiana.
Oh, yeah?
It's on pole.
Shout out Pat.
Yeah, Pat Evie, what up?
Amos Evie.
Hey, Brothers Colors Painting. They're a great painting company. If you're in the Michiana area,
Michiana.
which is Michigan and Indiana,
Yeah, I like
or
that.
if you're in Tampa Bay, they're all over the country here.
I think he messes around with South Carolina now too.
I think he does too. Yeah, so
Google Pat
and
Evie.
look up Brothers Colors Painting for all your quality painting jobs. Either way, let's hear about the bubble, not the bubble, the playoff situation.
Okay, so the playoff situation is it's the 7th team and the 10th team, right? 7, 8, 9, and 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? So the
4 teams.
Yeah, so 4 teams, right? So the 7th and the 8th play each other. The 9th and the 10th play each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
The winner of the 7th and the 8th advances, becomes the 7th seed, right? So
Yeah.
if the 8th team wins, they become the 7th seed. And then the 9th and 10th play each other, and the winner of that plays the loser of the 7 and the 8.
Okay.
So
I like that.
So the loser of the 9 and the 10 game, you're gone.
See you later. Call your mom.
Yeah.
You're going home.
Pick me up at 9. School's over.
Yeah.
And then the loser
School's
of the
over at 9?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a half day. Plus you leave it early.
Yeah.
So 7th and 8th loser has another chance. Okay?
Yeah. As they should.
Yeah, 100%. But there is a way that the 7th seed cannot be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they lose twice.
They lose twice,
Yeah.
which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Celtics is going to be the 7th seed.
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the standings right now. I have them up.
Oh, my God. I think I know what they are. They're 5th.
They're 5th right now.
Yeah,
but
who cares?
they're not going to get passed by the Knicks and it's a B day.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Don't say it out loud. Another one.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
it. Yeah, so the Celtics, okay, so the Celtics are in 5th place right now.
The Heat aren't passing the Celtics. The Knicks aren't passing the Celtics.
You are
Hornets
out
aren't
of your
passing
mind.
the Celtics.
Okay, so the Celtics
Pacers
are
aren't
8.5
passing
back. The Knicks are 8.5 back. Miami's 9.5 back. The Charlotte's 10.5 back. All those teams can easily pass the Celtics. Then you got the
But
Pacers.
they're not gonna.
If all 3 of them pass them, right, 1 with a healthy LaMelo, 2,
The
3.
Heat definitely aren't. The Heat stink.
That's not true.
Heat stink.
The Heat are way better than the Celtics.
No, they're not.
They are. They've been
Todd Harrell
underperforming.
stinks. He stinks this year.
Yeah, he's always stunk. He's just been overrated. So I like the play-in bracket. This is what the NBA did. This is a one and only time. This isn't going to continue next year. This is an experiment.
Is it because there was less games this year, or is this an experiment? So it could happen.
It could happen again, but it's not written down, and it's not based off of record. It's win percentage.
Oh, because some games were canceled.
Some games may never be made up.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's how they're doing it. Last year they only used 2 teams. If you remember, it was the Blazers and the I can't think of
The
it.
Suns.
And the Suns. No,
What do you mean?
it wasn't that. It was a playing game.
Oh, like an extra game? Like
Yeah.
an extra team?
Oh, it was the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Portland Trail Blazers.
Yep. Oh, it was
And
a great game
It was
too.
a great game.
Oh man.
It was a great game. The Blazers won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so it's interesting to see how the playing bracket has expanded. Like you're looking at teams like the Pelicans,
Baseball does it.
like the wild card and stuff like that. So like the Pelicans, they're in 11th place right now. They're still in the running. Okay, you just have to get to 10th place.
They're 3.5 behind Spurs.
But they're not out of it.
No.
They're not tanking. They're not out of it. You know what I mean? Like Lonzo Ball comes back. He's healthy now.
There's
He's
no
playing.
need to tank this year because there's no one even in the draft.
100%. And why would you want to take? So now it's 2/3 of the NBA is in contention for the playoffs.
Actually, do you know who I would take? The dude from Baylor.
Oh yeah, I don't remember his name, but he's a beast in
Did you
tournament.
see old Chet?
Chet Holmgren.
Yeah.
He went to Zaga.
Zaga.
Yeah,
The
go-
Zags.
Go Dogs.
If you ask me, if I were to put $1 million, where's Chet Holmgren going to go to college?
Mhm.
I was taking Zaga.
Of course, his best friend goes.
Yeah. And
He's a girl.
he's also a white guy. So that's why he went to Zaga.
That's true. You went to a different avenue. The reason why Chet Holmgren went to Zaga is his friend, best friend, who's a girl. Not saying.
I thought that was someone different. Or was that? Yeah, that was someone different. Or no, is there Chet's best friend? He has 2 best friends. One of them's the dude that's gonna be drafted like
Yeah.
2nd overall, and one's the girl.
Oh, so that's okay. So Chet's best friend's best friend.
Yeah.
That's why Chet Holmgren's there. Oh yeah.
And his best friend went there. It's what's his face that just is gonna
Yeah,
be drafted.
he's a
early.
beast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wish I'm blanking on names right now.
That's what it is.
But yeah, I picked the tournament right. So everyone knows.
Billy had a perfect bracket.
Perfect bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. No, I'm just kidding.
We got evidence to prove it. Don't ask for it.
Yeah, we lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Billy's dog ate
It
it.
was on my cell phone and I fell in a puddle.
The government took it.
No, I didn't really get a perfect bracket, but I did get the game right, the final game right.
Yeah.
Baylor and Gonzaga, and I picked Baylor to win it. My other Final Four teams are Michigan. That should have done it, and I took Loyola Chicago.
They had it.
They had a chance.
They did.
They had a chance. There was more upsets this year than ever before in the bracket. And then me and Devin were out here talking. We in the draft show. We talked about college basketball for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, and we didn't get to see like Cade Cunningham play. He's like supposedly the #1 pick in the draft.
Yeah.
And He plays for Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State was like gone early.
No.
So no one saw really Cade Cunningham play, which stinks. I wanted to because I don't see much Oklahoma State games here.
No.
You know what I mean? So
The best Oklahoma State player of all time,
Barry Sanders.
Marcus Smart.
Oh, you mean basketball?
In general.
Oh yeah.
All around.
Because Barry Sanders played there.
Yes, so did Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
If Marcus Smart played running back, he'd be as good as Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Because Marcus Smart can do it all.
No, he can't.
No, he
shoot.
can't. Penguins aren't real.
Yeah. What do you rate the Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos 10 out of 10 is the perfect snack. Is the perfect amount of everything.
Do you notice any difference between the way they are now and the way
Yeah.
this is being? In fact, our cousin Ashley pointed out to me.
Yeah. The dipping pool was wider.
Not that. I'm talking about like the qual. Actually, let me look at these. Let me look at these real quick.
Are they funfetti?
These don't seem like they're funfetti to me, right?
No, they used to be.
Funfetti?
No.
No, they used to. No. Dude, the ones I had before were funfetti, and Ashley said they used to not be funfetti. They used to be just like shortbread, and that's what this is to me, right?
Maybe she's
mean,
right.
No, I know, but maybe they switched them back. Maybe they didn't know. And Ashley's like writing letters and stuff and emails. She does that. Remember checking CC's to come to Plymouth? CC's Pizza.
I don't remember, but
She's wrote many emails to CC's
many
Pizza.
emails. It's me again, Ashley, and I'm calling about CC's.
Hi, Ashley.
Ashley, if you're watching, subscribe.
Thanks for the posters, Ashley.
Yeah, and Jose, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's about a wrap for today, Bill.
Yeah.
I got everything I ever wanted.
There you go.
All in one thing.
Dunkaroos
I'm
and the
very
Kobe
excited.
jersey you used to have.
Yeah, I'm fucking pretty pumped.
We got that when we came back from Ireland. Remember that?
I do. That's back when
LeBron had just been drafted.
Back when I was a wee lad, as they
Oakland
say.
A's were winning a million games in a row. Remember that?
Yeah, that's when they had Miguel Tejada,
Yeah, they like Mark Muller, Tim Hudson,
Barry Zito. They had a phenomenal team.
Oh, they had Jason Giambi.
And
Who's Jeremy Jim?
Who's
Eric Chavez.
Yeah. That team was great.
Yeah.
They were unreal. It's kind of like when the Mariners won all those games with Ichiro, remember?
Yeah, yep. That team, yeah, that was 01. Did they have A-Rod on that team too, and Randy Johnson?
Ichiro would never play with A-Rod.
Okay. No, he didn't.
Didn't. A-Rod got traded before.
Oh, we went to the
Rangers,
Rangers?
yeah.
And then Ichiro was a rookie?
Yeah, I watched a lot of documentaries
Oh,
on this
yeah.
stuff.
Ichiro was the best rookie of all time.
He was MVP.
Yeah.
His
Was he
rookie
rookie?
year, he was
What?
MVP.
He should have been. He's unbelievable. Ichiro was the best baseball player,
Of
most
all
skilled baseball
time.
player you'll ever see.
Of all time.
If you're a young buck and you're watching this, you don't know who Ichiro is.
You're whack.
You're whack, first of all.
Yeah, turn that
You're
off.
sus. And what's it called? Go watch some Ichiro, dude. He fucking run to the ball and smack it just wherever there's not a defender, like the shifting that's going on now in baseball would not work with Ichiro.
It meant nothing to
It
him.
meant nothing to Ichiro.
And on top of that, he had a cannon.
Oh, dude, he fucking.
Ichiro had a
Oh my
cannon.
god.
He was super fast, stole bases, had a cannon.
And
He was
Safeco Field, man, that's a big outfield.
huge, massive field. He had a lot of field to cover. You couldn't pitch around Ichiro. You had to pitch to him. And
Yeah, because you can't. 'Cause he's gonna hit him right away.
yeah, no matter and if he gets on base, he's gonna steal. He was by far the best baseball player to have ever existed. To have ever existed.
I agree.
Because if you look
He
back,
has the all-time hits record, right? Or is it the doubles or something like that?
he's got a ton of records. You can look it up. He got a ton.
But
of
then that
records.
doesn't include. He had a lot of years in Japan,
He didn't come over till he was like a bit older too. I think he came over when he was
like 20 years.
yeah. Which is Ichiro. If he came over when he was
like 18.
18, he would have every single record.
Every record.
He'd have
Everyone.
home run record. He would have doubles record. He would have hit record.
Average.
Steals.
Yep.
Ichiro. We should have a video about Ichiro.
You should.
We have to
I
write
wrote an article. I used to write for the Eagle back in Plymouth North High School. They had a
Classic. newspaper
called the Eagle, or the mascot, believe it or not. I wrote for the newspaper.
I remember.
First thing I ever wrote was about Ichiro. He had just broken a record. I want to say it was Hal McRae or whatever. I think he broke that record. I want to say it was doubles
Was it doubles?
or hits.
Well,
Hits.
the
Look
hits.
it up real quick.
Yeah.
Who cares? If you're watching the video now, you also want to hear about Ichiro. Look
Yeah.
that up real quick. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching, by the way.
Yeah, good for you. You're gonna both get
Yeah.
some bonus. We're doing an NBA video, but we just completely turned into.
Ichiro. If you're still watching this, write in the comments, and I'll send you a sticker for free.
So, Ichiro has MLB single season record for hits with 262. He achieved 10 consecutive 200 hit seasons, longest streak by any player in history. So between his major league career in both Japan and the United States, Ichiro has the most hits by any player in their top tier professional leagues.
Not bad.
He's the best ever.
Batting average 363.
Best
Is
ever.
that his MLB? Is that his MLB batting average?
It might be. Let me take a quick on that, Bill. Let me tell you right now what that is. Ichiro.
Whoever needs stats, so that Baseball Reference is really good.
Oh yeah, because I end up on Wikipedia. Like, what am I even looking at?
Baseball Reference, Basketball Reference, Football Reference. I suggest them all.
We'll do a Ichiro video.
Just do. I don't know. What are you looking up anyway?
Reference. What? Just Ichiro's stats for his career.
Okay.
Baseball Reference. Boom. Click that. Then we go up here. We're gonna type in
Ichiro.
Ichiro.
His rookie card's worth a lot of money. It was back in the day, back when I was a young buck.
So his career,
Swapping cards around.
his career WAR is a 60.
That's pretty good.
That's very, very good.
It's a
Okay.
nerd stat.
So yeah, if you're into that analytics, which I am, so he had 3,089 hits. Okay, so he's a 3,000 hit. Remember him in a movie, Mr. 3000, starring Bernie Mac.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. He had 117 home runs because he wasn't hitting home runs on purpose because he's that damn good.
Mm-hmm.
His batting average for his career 311. And keep in mind, he just retired, I think, like last year with Tampa Bay. Okay, so
the Marlins.
was it the Marlins? Oh, that's what it was, Marlins. So his numbers went down. He had 780 RBIs, 1,420 runs, 509 stolen bases. He's just the best ever.
He's the balls.
He's the balls. He's the MVP, 10-time All-Star, 3-time Silver Slugger, All-Star MVP, Rookie of the Year, 10-time Gold Glove winner, and 2-time batting title winner. And he could have done any of those if he had just picked it. He could have just said, I'm going to be the batting title this year.
That might be the best home run hitter of all time.
Yep, and he could have just done
He could
it.
have done it.
He's that good. If you talk to Barry Bonds about seeing Ichiro and his batting practice, right? Right? He said he's the best hitter he's ever seen.
Because he is the best hitter
This is
ever.
Barry Bonds saying if he wanted to hit a home run every time, he could.
He could, but Ichiro, no. And then people don't know either. It's because these dumb idiots these days. Getting a hit is better. Getting men on base is better than just hitting a fucking home run every time.
Yeah.
You need to work, and you gotta get a rally going. You gotta get a rally. You know what I mean?
Baseball's about chemistry.
It absolutely is.
And if you want to get, so the name of the game is knock out the starting pitcher, right?
Yeah.
So you want to see as many pitches as possible.
A first swing home run is not gonna do that.
That's not the best in the world. You know what I mean?
No.
Like it's not good.
Get on base, man. Hit when the shift's on and everyone's on the fucking right side of the field. Hit to the left side of the field. You're a baseball player. You should be able to do this. I don't understand that. I can hit at both sides of the field.
And you know what's smart too? So it's a 4-game series, right? What's the smart thing to do? Get into your opposing team's bullpen in the first game. Because you destroy the series. You have a huge advantage by doing that. So by hitting a dinger on the first pitch, yeah, your stats look good. But now it's 1-0 going into the next inning, and they still have their starting pitcher. But if you just eat away, like just that 13 pitch at bat.
Yeah.
Billy went to the game against the Red Sox.
Yeah, Patriots say, old Bobby Ballbag fucking up there, 14 pitch walk. Dude, I was losing my mind.
In the first 2 innings, the guy had, I think it was like 51 pitches in the first.
In
the first inning, it was 51 pitches.
Kiki Hernandez led off with a home run.
Unheard of. It's just so good. Red Sox are on fire. All right, I think we're done with the episode.
Tune in soon for the Ichiro episode. I love Ichiro.
It's gonna be a super secret Ichiro episode.
Yeah. So check us out on Instagram at Kick a Touchdown Sports, Facebook at Kick a Touchdown Sports, Threesome Saturn, www.ebay.com/str/Threesome Saturn. And there you can buy jerseys and all kinds of stuff. And they're gonna be getting into the sneaker game soon enough. Maybe, I don't know.
You're starting to rap with our boy Joe Cecine.
No, I'm just kidding.
Follow Joe Cecine at The Release Room on Instagram.
Joe does like the sneaker
top tier.
Yeah, those like I got Threesome Saturn goes to Marshalls.
Threesome Satins is a bargain hunter.
Bargain hunters, that's it.
He does the hunting, so you don't have to.
Exactly. So if you need a new pair of Adidas or something, actually I don't have any shoes right now. Jerseys, hats, plenty hats. Plenty hats. Come get your hats. So we'll see you guys next time. Y'all be sweet. Peace.